Hey, you all, YouTubers, God's eagle eyes, chosen ones. Happy Wednesday. This is it's after 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, and this is the what is it? The 20th, because tomorrow is my baby girl birthday. She'll be 24. I'm sorry, you have to excuse me. Ooh, something. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Larry Love. His video came across my feed, and him and I can't think of the lady name, but she deals with the minimalist. Both of you all, I'm 58, and both of you all videos spoke to my spirit. Oh my God. Oh, both of y'all videos spoke to my spirit. It's amazing. I wasn't going to even make a video because I'm so tired. I'm in Carrollton, Georgia, hour away from Atlanta, where I was born and raised. It's raining and stuff, and when it be like this, my arthritis and everything act up in my body. I be in pain, but I'm okay. But when I see y'all video, Mr. Larry Love, when you spoke about parents, oh, I went through that 2 years ago. My mother, okay, let me get it together. Let me get it together. I want to say congratulations, Mr. Larry Love, with you and your beautiful wife that you met online. And a shout out to Miss Minimalist. You all have been so, oh, your videos are so authentic. My mother, Lord bless her soul. I'm the only child, and I had 3 grown children now. Oh Jesus. And we've been through a lot. And that therapy, what you said, Mr. Larry Love, please watch out for my community. I have put you and Minimalist in my community. Oh my God. People just need to hear our story. I'm in a senior living, and I was homeless in my pickup truck, my Silverado, that is paid for 8 years. 2012, I got to get a lot of work done to it, but I thank God I could, go to the store, whatever. Um, I lived in it for 3 years off and on, and I was just waiting, for the voucher and stuff to come through because God had just put me on part-time work. I had a great mentor making sure that I would be in a hotel one week and then I paid the other week. It wasn't no funny business. He was 70 something and been in me and my family life over 10 years, a spiritual man. But I'm not going to hold this long because I am so emotional right now. And as you can see, as my channel is about mental illness is real. Mental illness is real. And I'm talking about the experience that I'm diagnosed and didn't even know it. Both sides of my family have mental illness, but it has stopped them from being successful. My father died when I was 5, and he was a deputy sheriff. And my mother was a top salesman and married Kay and went to Spelman and all that, blah, blah, blah. So my family owned, my grandparents owned their own business and everything. So mental illness ran in the family hard, but they wasn't diagnosed, took medicine. They just went on, still they were going with their business. So with me, I never knew what was wrong with me. I, I didn't know what was going on. My mom used to say, Paula, you need help. Something is wrong with you. But okay, the bottom line is when I turned 50, I got diagnosed and I've been free ever since then because I know, even though I take meds, I know. So my channel is speaking of, my experiences living with bipolar 2 disorder, live at I'm going through grieving. Like you can lose a job, grieve. You can divorce, be grieving. Divorce is like a death to me. Excuse me. And then menopause. Oh my God! When you talked about your wife and man, come on, come on. And so when I ran across Miss Minima, minimalist, that means living within your means or below. That really blessed my socks off too. I'm so glad to my mother lived over 20 years in a senior living, and I was so glad to get this so I didn't want nobody to live with me. I don't want to live with them, my children. And just like you say, Lord, if I live to where I pray that I don't have to be in no nursing home or assisted living or somebody wiping my butt and stuff. God, if somebody had to do all that for me, please, I said, Lord, let me just die in my sleep peacefully. And I know what you said. Because I don't want my children and grandchildren doing none of that to me. I look at them now. They're having a hard time at. I got a son, 37. He gave me the 3 grands, and my daughters and them are learning from their side of the family, their father and my side about, they don't have any children right now. They 29, my older daughter, my other daughter, 24, so they live together with their father. And I'm so grateful because they're just getting their life in order. They like, Mom, I'm just, you know, they help out with their nieces and nephews, and that's it. And they've been in relationships and stuff and going through what they go through. You know what I'm saying? But you made me, Mr. Larry, love to. I wouldn't go do this. I wouldn't go do this video. But it hit me so hard when you said about the mother. I had to end up being the mother. And I said things to her. We said things, but I said some terrible things too. And the enemy tried to make me think about it. So I cremated her, and she's still right here in the room with me. I was going to pour ashes. I dream about her every other night. Well, both of my ex-husbands, I get it. They left me. They cheated on me, and I get it now because of the bipolar. I didn't know what was going on, and so they end up with other people. Okay, I forgave them, forgave myself, but now with my menopause, I've been suffering with my menopause. I believe ever since I was in my 40s. A lot of times I don't want to be bothered. I had a so-called friend when I would come to their events, how she and her husband would look at me crazy. I had joy. They was wondering why I had joy. Cause they knew I was homeless. They didn't really. They tried to do what they could do, which I'm grateful. But excuse me, they didn't. They will talk about what they did. Okay, so I had to cut them off again and again. Then I have relatives that's not happy for me. They've been jealous. been married since I was a little girl. Then I had a cousin I grew up with, and I was like, "Why you don't call and check on me? I'm always calling." Well, I be having a lot going on with me, and but you always, I could see you on your pictures on your Facebook. You, excuse me, you gone out of town with your coworkers and all these folks, and I had to cut them off too, and I had to let some people go that I've known since third grade. I got one friend that's in a group home, bless her heart. So I'm the only one call her and keep in touch with her. I'm the only one call her family, don't, but she got her brother, and she's an hour away from me. So I call her every other day, and so with me, I'm starting back over, and this is what I want to say: the menopause part. I can't see myself remarrying right now. I'm not even in that space. I don't feel like being in the relationship of it. I would love to have somebody at times you get lonely, and you will like you want to travel. Speaking of travel, my god sister for the first time took me out the country, and that was such a blessing. I've known her over 20 some years, so that was beautiful. I enjoyed that, and I love to look at the guys and everything and admire them, but I just don't want to be. I just don't. With my menopause, I don't feel like cooking for them. I don't feel like going through the you know, at times, yeah, I would love to be intimate. Then sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. Don't bother me. I don't have good luck on the dating apps. I shut them down in 2 weeks. It's to the point I don't care. Let's see what else. I just cook when I want to cook. Today, some days I get bloated. I cry like I do now because I'm also grieving. And some days I will go and get my fruit and stuff. But it's like I be snacking all day. I'm a part-time junk food junkie, but I'm working on it and I'm doing my walks and everything because I'm plus size, but I'm getting fit. I could tell, by the inches, I could tell things are going on because I'm working on myself. But the menopause at times do make our mood swings. I thought I was the only one who went through that, but the mood swings could get crazy. um and then like I said, I get snacky. It's like a woman is on their menstrual. We still go through our mood swings and craves. you know I'm telling you, Eve, no, she cursed us. That's the only thing I can blame it on is Eve. Adam and Eve. I blame it because we born into sin, and this is a curse. But I'm hot and cold. I got on air now. I had on heat earlier. So yeah, I got on air. Then I had to put socks on my feet. Then I take it off. And I mean, it's just, and I had to cut all my hair, because every 3 years, it'll get damaged, but I do it for new beginning and growth. So, but yet I cut all my hair down because I don't want to be bothered with it. I sweat too bad when my hair will grow out. Now something want to get in my eye. Oh God, the devil's a liar. And it's like I can wring out the back of my head. I sweat so bad. I'm just starting back to put on a little makeup and stuff. I was just Then I'm trying to get, other finances back together. Got to get my truck fixed and stuff. So I get on this YouTube as a content creator, and I have 3 other channels that me and my ex-husband did back in 2013 and 14. I can't get in that. So that's water on the bridge. But I didn't realize I was a content creator all this time. So then it's therapy. I love it that you could talk on it and make money, but you can't depend on this to make money, whatever. So, and what else? Um, I just, and friends. Oh, honey, please. Mm-mm, no. Like I said, I ain't never fit in. That's why I have a and see how I cry, and then now I'm okay. And just uh, you know, man, please, you good. Your wife, I pray. Both of my husbands left me. I can laugh about it now. My second husband, we only knew each other 2 months. We met at the gospel radio station. And we were married for 10 years. And honey, when we got divorced, 2 months later, he remarried. And I didn't find out about this 2 years later. He remarried. He's been now married for over 10 some about 10 over 10 some years. Cause over 10 years. I was 3 years older than my second marriage. We didn't have no children. But the lady he married this time, she's much older than him. So I just wish them the best. They were two wonderful men, and I was so blessed. My second marriage was a blessing. My first marriage was it was experience. It's a blessing. Gave me two beautiful children. I just thank God for my children and my grandchildren. And I understand what you're saying, Mr. Larry. Everything you said. I didn't even get my mother a funeral because most of us dead. I couldn't find them. And my family members, they didn't come see her while she was in the nurse home. It was just me and my children seeing her. She was there 3 years and she died there. But honey, I put her in the best doggone nursing home memory care. I feel so good about that. I feel so good. But yeah, I wasn't gonna make no video today, cause honey, I done got on this YouTube thing, and I've been running. I'm so mentally tired over this doggone YouTube. I enjoy it, but I'm waiting on some other things. And I'm just so grateful. So my son and I, we all are going through healing. I took my son. He had to become what they call it. He had to help me run the house. Like I go to work, he take care of the siblings, the two girls. So he was like the house husband, what they call that. But yeah, so he had to take over the man of the house. And he went through a lot with me. And I came to realization that I apologized over and over and over. He said, Mom, it's okay. And now our relationship has. It's another video because my children was taken away from me after my second child. She was like 4 years old, but my baby girl, she was 6 months. So we don't have a relationship. She's closer to her dad because the dad had her. So 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 but they kept them all together, when they was taken away. I had a breakdown. I had a nervous breakdown, both going through a divorce with my girl's father. We was fighting, and stuff. And I married a man. My girl's father had 5 children. I helped with, you know. Anyway, that's another video. I'm so happy for you and your wife, Mr. Larry Love. You and your wife, y'all a beautiful couple. I wish y'all the best. I thank God that you was an understanding person for your wife, and that's what we need, more men like that, to you all are black, beautiful love, black love, beautiful. And I'm so happy for you. I really am. And so, like I said, I ran across the lady with the minimalist. I'm breaking it down in syllables. I'm 58, so I still remember how to do my syllables. But I realized, because both of y'all, I'm putting y'all, I'm doing the shout out to both of y'all with the video. But I realized that, see, my apartment is simple. Okay, this is what I wanted. because I go to therapy every week. I'm an abstract artist. I do sketch therapy. I have books, two books I sell that my sketches, God had me to publish at the time that I had the income. Both of my books are sketches, okay? And it's in my description. But it's a story of my life instead of writing it, okay? I do have therapy every week for 50 minutes. I do. And I've been going the same therapist about 9 years. They go by your income or whatever. It's in Atlanta, so they have a lot of that. I know what it's like to have money. I know what it's like to not have money. I know what it's like when my mom went up there to the Cadillac place and we bought the Cadillac brand new 2014. A 2014 brand new Cadillac cash. I've had three houses, lost one. Bought my first house when I was 25, a little HUD home. So I lost that one. But I've had three, lost one, sold two. Okay, had three, sold two, and lost one. Okay? Because the other one I had to take over my uncle's estate. It was in a heritage. So anyway, that's all another video. I know what you mean. Now it's about my peace of mind. Peace of mind is rich. That's all I want. I don't care who in office because God run this. God run this. And I want to, just see some things out the country and let God and just do my purpose. And hey, 9 to 5, it's not meant for everybody to be at home. Everybody, if anybody like they 9 to 5, hey, more power to them. I think that's awesome. But I know for me, I'd rather be at home because I get triggered. I mentor I'm an advocate for mental health. And, my recovery story is suicidal and homelessness. So I will be going and speaking to different places and however God gonna do it. Well, I've talked long enough and cried long enough, but this menopause is no joke. And I don't know. I have to wait to Jesus himself come down here. If he want me to have somebody, I have to see him come down here himself and bring the person. Because other than that, I could care less of getting married or anything. I could just be to myself and I enjoy it, Because a lot of times I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. I really don't. I got so much to do when I'm here. I'm the only child, so I'm used to being, I have so much fun thing I could do. I read. I'm reading the Bible like it's a novel. I'm journaling. I'm sketching. I got all these sketches. I do computer sketches. I, 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 I mean, I do word search, everything that could keep my mind, knowing that I'm in my right mind. Every time I wake up, I thank God. And to know that I'm in my right mind is because I would know what's going on with me. Other than that, I'm not in my right mind. If people have to tell me, "Are you okay? Is this?" You know. So yeah, I take meds. I do. I have diabetes. I have high blood pressure. Then I have to take bipolar med to keep my brain chemically balanced. I didn't know what was going on with me. I've been depressed all my life because I lost my dad at 5, then I was losing my grandparents and all that. And just like you say, I do not go to funerals. I don't deal with events. Man, oh man. Your video blessed me. I'm telling you the truth. And I don't care about it. I don't have all these views. I just started a new one in July and I was on the hustle. I was so excited because I'm like, wow. But if God already told me he already done paid me in full. Whether I get paid about this YouTube or not. I am so grateful for right now for this moment. This is what I prayed for 20 some years ago where I'm living. over. I couldn't wait to get grown because my granddaddy was a Baptist reverend. I grew up in church and I had a strict family. But honey, I'm loving my life now. It's the peace. I could still drive. I could still walk. I could still wipe my own butt. I could, all of that. Don't mean to be so, it's beautiful because there's some people that is in their 30s. They can't. They can't. It don't matter what the age is. It's the way you think. Oh man, I had to make this video. I had to. It's a review with everything I've talked about. I made some stupid mistakes myself, and I take full accountability. I just give God the praise. I really appreciate y'all, both of y'all, and the lady with, with the minimalist video. Y'all both, you and Mr. Love, Larry Love, y'all really blessed me. You blessed me, you know. And we all are in this together. You and your beautiful wife. I am just so happy for you. So I'm gonna go. Cause I done cried my eyeballs out. I feel good. So this is what menopause do. Okay. And like I say, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, bless y'all. God bless you. Jesus love y'all, and so do I. Take care.